This is gonna hurt. It's time for the Suffering Podcast.
Nobody wants to get divorced.
I can change him.
At its core, divorce is a failure.
Yes.
You feel like a complete failure. You go into this thing with the best of intentions.
I do not believe in fairy tales.
But somebody said between 45 and 65%, I think.
It's closer to 65 to 70%.
So if you're going to Atlantic City or if you're going to Vegas, would you ever lay down a bet where 65 to 75% of the odds are against you?
I am a child of parents who stayed together for the kid, fought constantly. I was always in the middle of it. My childhood kind of showed me what the picture of marriage was. Your nervous system gets used to the chaos, so it clings to chaos to make you feel safe. So silence is actually terrifying to you. So when things feel good or you feel loved and safe and cared about, you look for ways to create chaos so that your nervous system comes back down because that's what it's used to. Love for me was very conditional as a child. It was conditioned upon how clean your room was, how well you did your chores, how short your hair was, how skinny you were, what clothes you were wearing. It was always very conditional upon that. And one or the other would threaten divorce. There would be, bags on the front porch, packing, we're leaving. Yelling and screaming was the way you worked things out.
That word for me, I mean, it has to be bad for that to come out of my mouth.
I was never quite good enough with most of the things that I did. Kind of back to childhood, it was my hair was never the right way. My weight was never the right way. It was always some sort of a problem. I have to marry him. I know there's red flags. I know we're not made for each other, but I have to do this because if I don't, then I'm a failure.
You watched in real time as this thing just went away.
If you're used to a certain environment, your body adapts to that environment, and then that's what it will seek out to make you feel safe.
You become like an addict, right? An addict always thinks they're going to beat the system, right? And that's what people from broken households believe. They're like, I'm going to beat the system. I'm never going to be like, well.
There is no way in hell I'm staying in this. No way.